Welcome, everyone. We are back. We are here at the tippy top of Mount Manitoba, actually the 19th floor, but who's counting? My name is Kirk Buchner, and I operate NotInHallOfFame.com, along with the sister sites, the Fictitious Athlete Hall of Fame, the Fictitious Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the United States Athletic Hall of Fame, which I encourage you to vote on right now, www.NotInHallOfFame.com/USA. Winnie also encourages that, don't you? Yes.
Fix her ear. Be nice to Winnie and fix her ear.
Well, Winnie did that to her own ear. To be fair, I did not do that to her ear. But along with me, we have Andrea Tessmann, Brad Nelson, and this is a Bucknerverse production where we're looking at how the hell was this a hit? And I get to pick this one, and much like Stacey Q says, I need you. Sometimes Winnie goes, I eat poo. Yeah, you eat your own poo. Sorry.
Probably Jasper's poo.
No, it's her own.
She's a classy dame.
Yes. So I'm sorry, Winnie, I sold you out. That I sold you out here.
Has that breath?
She's
just breathing her poo breath all over you.
It's not great, but I love her. I love her, and maybe maybe at one time she'll get a credit here in the Bucknerverse because she shows up in a lot of episodes. And
she does. She's a captive, but she shows up.
I'm just waiting for you to get a purse for your dog.
Let me get a purse for my dog.
Oh, I don't know. You always got
to put the dog in, like a dog carrier purse.
Yeah, a little dog purse, so he can wander around like.
I mean, he's got a point. Could have a little front pack, a little wiener dog front pack.
I have seen that. Okay, that's different. That's not a purse.
Could have a little wiener dog head sticking out here, hanging out just like that.
Get a wiener sheath.
All right, you know what? No more talk about my wiener schnitzel. Let's talk about
Well, if you'd stop touching it on camera all the time, we wouldn't talk about it.
I've only done that once. And, you know, in the case of Jeffrey Toobin, that doesn't even cost you a job.
But bump.
Thank you. All right, that would work for the American fans who know CNN, but anyway. Stacey Swain.
Stacey Lynn Swain.
Stacey Lynn Swain, formerly of the circus, formerly riding an elephant, formerly working on the Main Street Parade on Disneyland, got kind of discovered by an individual named John St. Was it St. Cloud, St. Clair? Either way, without him, pretty much we do not know who Stacey Swain.
John St. James.
St. James, thank you. John St. James. John St. James was a massive fan of synth pop, of Kraftwerk, of bands that we've talked about before, and
pop music.
Bowie, Kraftwerk, that whole genre, and recruited Stacey to be in a band, to basically front a band that he had, originally called Q, named after the Bond villain. That didn't last too long due to copyright and whatnot. So they changed it to SSQ.
The Bond villain. Why was he named after the Bond villain, though? I found kind of interesting.
Okay, why? I missed that.
Just because it's they were referencing Q's gadgets and stuff like that, and they were making electronic music, primarily synth and keyboard driven music. So it was gadgetry that they were using to make the music. So that's why they went with the name.
I missed that. Good catch.
There you go. And did you listen to some of the music from SSQ, as they would later be known?
I did not listen to any of their stuff, but I went through Stacey's back catalog, and I feel like I'm less of a person because of it.
Lost a few brain cells, did you?
I didn't have many to spare, so I'm running near empty right now.
I will say, before we trash on one of my early crushes, and I saw what she looks like now.
Mrs. Garrett?
No, not Mrs. Garrett.
Betty White? Oh no, that's Brad.
That's she's mine. Well, she was mine. Now she belongs to the earth.
Girls. But anyway. If you can, check out Synthesized by SSQ. It's actually pretty good for that era, 1981, 82, I believe. decent for that era. But they stayed in touch, and St. James wrote a song, would continue to work with Stacey Q, producing her first album, which would be where we got this song, Two of Hearts.
And boy, she just went places after that.
A lot of them don't.
No, she didn't go anywhere after that. I mean, that was the one-hit wonder, flash in the pan.
She went to Peak Skill.
She went to what?
Peak Skill.
Peak Skill?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't write any of that down. What's that all about?
Peak Skill is where Facts of Life is taking place.
Yes.
She did guest on that one as herself, or performed afterwards. Yeah.
No, it was not as herself. She just did songs that she happened to have actually done, but she played the character Cinnamon. You see, she was emoting.
Now, when you see her, I've watched some of her concert footage recently. She can't even act happy to do her own songs.
Look, she can't even act like she's ever had a meal.
There is that. I mean, you expect her to just yell out, "I'll get you next time, He-Man."
Miss Q did not age necessarily the best of all the people that we've ever talked about.
I didn't mean to hurt you there.
But she's remained the same weight. That's got to mean something.
No, it really doesn't. It really doesn't.
I'm trying to defend her. I'm doing everything I can. This song, though,
she weighs the same amount exactly to the ounce that one of Mrs. Garrett's titties did.
You're underestimating her titties.
Oh dear.
Girls. Are we not going to say something great about this particular tune? No.
No.
No, when I first heard it, I thought it was kind of cute. I liked it, and I never actually watched the video until last week.
So watching the video, I understand why Kirk has a hard on for her. Like, she was hot at 20 or whatever she was there, and
she's a carpenter's dream.
Carpenter's dream. You mean like Karen?
Lines aboard, never been nailed.
Oh, I thought you meant like Karen Carpenter. Is it that she was like super like thin and was about to die?
No, it wasn't even that. It was just like, okay, in the initial 80s videos, yeah, it looks like she's enjoying herself, she's having fun and what have you. In the concert footage and the footage that she's done on like mornings, god damn, she got old. She did morning shows as Stacey Q, and do you guys notice in any of her footage that she half lip syncs, half kind of sings, and then steps away from the mic a bit too much?
No, because I didn't watch that many of it, because it's not good.
You're giving credit to the 50%, actually, Brad.
So my comment about understanding why Kirk thought she's hot is based entirely on her image from 1986, 87, when is this? 86, yeah. So
like the Wish version of Tiffany?
The music video where she's jumping around looking like an 80s pop star. She was hot.
And no one looked
so
like
I get
her.
that. All I could remember when Kirk suggested this song last week was two hearts that beat as one. That's all. And that like the crow sound. I don't know.
You're forgetting
noise.
No, that's a little.
You're forgetting her fine work as Cinnamon in Facts of Life.
I don't remember ever having seen that episode.
Okay, there was 2 episodes. God, I should have sent that to you, because like one of them was in that rare season that George Clooney was on.
Ooh.
So
I forgot that George Clooney was on Facts of Life.
Well, for one season, and he had probably the weakest character as George the Handyman, and he wasn't really much good.
Why they named him George?
Well,
weird.
Well, he nailed the role, except he wasn't much.
He was no Mr. Furley.
No, he was no Mr. Furley, and he was fired after a few episodes. but he was
Brad,
there.
you just have a thing for Mr. Furley because he's a building manager.
Because he's a building manager and he has fantastic taste in shirts and scarves.
This is true.
He
His
would
fashion
rock-
sense was on point.
I think he would rock an ascot, Brad.
I could rock an ascot.
If you could.
I could rock the Casbah as well.
Yeah, but Sharif don't like it.
No, it's true. Sharif don't like it. So,
Andrea,
yeah.
get one job.
I got nothing.
No, it's.
I don't know what to bring you back to because I have nothing to say about this piece of shit.
What I did find that was kind of cool was that she was an actress, an elephant rider, and then she got discovered and she became like just remarkably mediocre.
Yeah, you know what? She should have stuck with the circus performing. She would have been way cooler being a 70-year-old circus performer than a 70-year-old 80s pop star.
First off, she's not
Even that. I mean, 70-year-old.
Actually, she's probably what is she now? 67? Something
64.
like that. Still.
64 years old, born in 58. But yeah, I mean, she was, I don't know, like it was like this. She's not even a pop star anymore. She's kind of a karaoke performer because she's got everything behind her, all the synth, all the backup vocals, everything else, and even her vocals slightly muted, like by 50% or whatever. And then she kind of like, makes some mouth noises at the mic, and it's terrible.
Did you not see her fine work in Full House?
I did not see her fine work in Full House.
In Full House?
Yeah, she played herself, and I totally bought her in that role.
Well, that's because she was Stacey Q playing Stacey Q.
Yes, and DJ Tanner was so enamored with her that she skipped school to get her autograph. Like,
sounds about right.
Watching Full House nowadays, if you go back and watch one of the episodes, it's terrible. It does not hold up. But to know Bob Saget is one of the filthiest comics ever walked the planet
makes the whole show worthwhile.
Not just that. He's a pig. Dave Coulier is the one who went down on Atlantis in a theater. And John Stamos was the next generation of Scott Baio, the gateway for every starlet that ever came through Hollywood.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder the Olsen twins didn't have a chance. And why Stephanie?
You take the good, you take the bad. Take them both, and there you have
the facts of life.
Yeah, but look at the facts of life girls. They all look good. I mean, even the one who played Natalie, well, she never looked good to begin with, so she was a 1 then, she's a 1 now. She leveled off completely. I'm not wrong. Oh, okay. You shake your head. You shake your head, Andrea. Of the hate messages we're going to get, no one's going to say, you know what, Mindy Cohn's hot. No one's going to come back and say that. Nobody. Not even Mindy.
We need some good hate messages. So keep up with the keep it up. We need some good hate message. Anybody out there listening, just send us some shit. We would really like to read some awful messages about our opinions because that's just amusing.
If you agree with us, give us some flowers. If you don't agree with us, even better, leave us some nasty comments. Your tears fuel me.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
This particular tune, though, I'm trying to actually stay on track here because I think this one works.
You're doing better than I am.
I know. Well, it was my choice.
Why would we want to talk about this song anymore, though? It's terrible.
It's not terrible because it's Stacey Q doing her little dance.
Can you call that a dance legally?
Oh, I'm sorry, King of the Strip Club. I mean, it's not exactly running around a pole, but I mean, I think it was pretty damn good.
I can't dance, so I mean, there's that. I can't sing either.
Can't dance, don't ask me. Never mind. Wait, if your friends can't dance and if they don't dance, then they aren't no friends of mine.
I can't dance and I can't walk. Only thing about me is the way I talk.
Fair. And that's it. Kirk's just leaving.
I knew I
What
recognized
else
you
do
from
you have
somewhere,
to say about Stacey
I
Q?
have no, just this one because it tapped into the Miami beat sound that was happening around this particular point. It like when for our last one when we looked at Safety Dance, this would not have been a hit a year before, a year after.
Mm.
And I got to watch
No, it
back
makes
five
sense.
episodes. Okay, this made me happy. It didn't make me happy sort of seeing what she looks like now. You know, this is sort of what
No,
I mean, I don't know. There's something about like when Ditz is, you think, well, it's kind of what happens when you lose your looks, I guess. I don't know. But it's still
The thing is, okay, so we're disparaging her a lot for what she looks like now. She doesn't look bad now. She's a
no. It's
skinny
just going
64-year-old
from
woman. She doesn't look bad. She just shouldn't be wearing knee-high boots and a mini dress dancing on stage. Like, how about let's just like wear something that isn't making you try to look like you're still 20.
You know, it isn't even so much that she looks bad. It's just weird.
It's weird. Yeah, she herself looks fine. She's
Yeah.
aged well. She looks decent for
Hasn't
there's nothing wrong with her looks. She just
yeah.
should not be trying to be a 20-year-old pop star at 60.
Some of the YouTube comments sort of said, at least she's aging. She unlike what Madonna's done to her face.
Oh
God.
yeah, no, Madonna did some weird black back alley magic, and
I wouldn't call it magic.
well, no, it's
I don't know.
That's the point. Yeah.
She saw the artist that painted Dorian Gray's picture, and she never put the picture away.
it's goofy that. I mean, she looks. Did you guys ever see what was it called? Was it it was Stephen King's Cat People?
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
She looks a little feline.
But it's like, yeah, because it's
Mhm.
Someone
like,
Twitter said Jigsaw.
Oh, jigs. Oh, I don't want to play a game.
no, it's not a good look. And yeah.
No, so when we're looking at the 80s stars, like, okay, to what you guys were saying about Stacey Q and the way she's looking and aging, I don't care what she dresses like. I don't care that she's getting older, because of course it happens to the best of us, and some people aren't so lucky to get old. I say that as I go gray, lose my hearing, and all that fun stuff.
What?
I can't hear you. But her stage presence is the only thing that I don't know how she's still booking gigs at these, backwater festivals and stuff, because her stage presence is lacking. She's like up there kind of forcing a smile. Like maybe she's just
and the weirdly choreographed moves that are just like her taking 3 steps across the stage and turn and take 2 steps and stop and
did
turn.
You know who her choreographer was?
But not even then, like now, the stuff she's doing now has this weird, like it looks so unnatural. It's one thing if you're just going to be like moving around the stage, even if it's choreographed, but this is so obviously like step
her
by
choreographer
step.
now is the fascinating part.
Well, who's that?
It's the Prancercise lady.
Who?
Is it really? Because that makes so much sense.
It's not. I don't know,
Oh.
but it makes sense. Maybe she's just been away from the walker too much.
Who's the Prancercise? What are we talking about?
Prancercise, and if you've never seen the Prancercise lady,
oh,
buddy, I got
Google Prancercise. It's this woman who's like come up with her own workout routine called Prancercise, and she's just like trotting, like prancing up and down a road. Like there's nothing. It's so good.
Okay, Kirk, you know how horse girls are a little unhinged?
I've never been with a horse girl.
Okay, so
horse girls are a little unhinged.
Horse girls.
Okay, now we might get hate mail from horse girls, but that's fine.
Get in the comments. So horse girls are a little like, they're not bad crazy unless they have more than 3 horses, in which case they're full bozo. But this woman is like a horse girl who has like probably 24 horses.
Well, she didn't ride a horse; she rode an elephant.
No.
No, we're still talking about Prancercise.
Yeah. Okay, I am gonna find you that link, and there it is, and I'm going to send this to you.
All righty.
Because it's so weird bad it's good.
I like weird bad that it's good.
All right,
Yes.
but let's get back to Stacey Q. Enough about the Prancer saws.
Facts of life. That's all I need. Okay, I got nothing else.
So it's goofy as shit, this song. Like you're 100% right. It happened in a sweet spot where it wouldn't have been a hit before and it wouldn't have been a hit after. And I think because a lot of Stacey Q's stuff sounded very much the same as this, it just didn't chart.
Generic synth pop. There's nothing that stands out about any of it.
Now you want to talk about, 80s stars that were great. I mean, Samantha Fox. Let's talk about Samantha Fox.
We could.
Okay, but we're not talking about Samantha Fox next week. Do you want to know what we're talking about next week?
Yes. What are we talking about next week?
Segue out of that. She was really on track here.
I was on my own track.
You both were. I could see your eyes just going glazed thinking about Samantha Fox's
calendar.
So next,
I just had a topless one on my wall, but anyway, go ahead.
I'm gonna say, when you wake up, do you know where you're gonna be? You're gonna be.
Well, I'm gonna be 500 miles. No, wake up. I'm gonna be the man. Yeah, I would walk 500 miles. There we go. Yeah, I got it.
So the Proclaimers. I'm gonna be also known as 500 miles.
All right.
When I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you.
He's so annoying they came up with 2 of them to make him twice as annoying.
So Kirk isn't happy about this, so my job is done.
And I'm in my element.
God damn it, really?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with some Proclaimers. Dude, okay.
This song still holds up today.
Yeah. I would be at the club. I would be 3 Drink Brad at this point in time. And this one would come on, and 3 Drink Brad thinks he can dance, or at least thinks maybe somebody out there might wind up finding him vaguely attractive if he put on his little mating show on the floor.
I don't think those 2 people ever walked.
3 Drink Brad's crazy.
3 Drink Brad, no, 3 Drink Brad, 5 Drink Brad is crazy. 3 Drink Brad is delusional.
Oh, okay.
Stupids. Anyway. Fine.
Come on. Ba-da-da-da.
Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, just the look on your face makes it worth it, Kirk.
Oh, dear.
It's called Torture Kirk show.
No, it's
but it could be.
It's the Guantanamo show. Oh.
Yeah. Did you know I wrote a book?
I heard you wrote a book.
Great segue and smooth too.
Yeah, well, they're not all gems. This one has nothing to do with Proclaimers, but the insert also has a picture of me and Jasper, which is pretty cool.
Ooh, Jasper the friendly corgi, who you can find on Instagram.
Jasper _ the friendly corgi on Instagram. Yeah, so I wrote a fine little ditty about Chavo Guerrero. You can check that out. Chavo Guerrero Instant Classic. It's Chavo Guerrero Sr. and his great life and all the things that he accomplished in the world of pro wrestling. I think it's a fantastic book, even if I did write it. Yeah.
Well, you're very unbiased, though. That's the thing. You're coming at this from a neutral standpoint.
Well, it's also I can say this with all objectivity. It's the best book I ever wrote. That's on Amazon.
Good for you.
Amazing. I think everybody, you know what season it is? It is reading by the pool season. I think you should go out, buy this book, order it on Amazon. It'll be here in like what, 2 days, a week tops?
Absolutely.
And then sit outside in your yard, lay in your hammock, sit by the pool.
Have a mojito.
This book.
Or a mojito.
Or a what?
Mojito.
No. That's how tourists pronounce it.
Not that. Then why would it be a J? Hello, mojito.
We're gonna have to put some Jimmy Buffett on and give you an education.
Oh dear. I don't know that Cheeseburger in Paradise is going to help him, Brad.
It can't hurt.
Can't help. I don't know that I ever want to do Jimmy Buffett.
Oh, we will. At
Oh.
some point, we'll.
Okay, well, Andrea picked it's my pick next.
I do have a Land Shark T-shirt, so there's that.
Mhm.
You know,
I just respect him for putting on music to get drunk and sit in a kiddie pool too.
Fair. I have discovered that my inflatable hot tub, if I don't turn the heat up, makes a really nice, cool pool.
Ooh.
You could go to the kiddie pool with Stacey Q.
Now?
Why? If the drain accidentally comes unplugged, we'll lose her.
She's going to be gone. Right down into the sewer drain. Like, she's going to slide right through those grates.
There'll be a little noise and that's it.
You know, you keep this up, you know, she's never going to come on this show.
Oh, that's true. That's true. We shouldn't shame her Ally McBeal-like physique.
Actually, you know, now you think about it, where's Callista Flockhart? Maybe she has fallen through a crack and no one's seen her.
She
Oh, no,
married
her forehead was
someone
big enough.
famous. Who did Callista Flockhart? She married like a
Harrison
hottie. Who
Ford.
did she marry?
Harrison
Yeah,
Ford.
that's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're not together anymore, though. I don't think, or are
They're
they?
not?
I don't know.
I don't know. Based on what I've heard about the new Indiana Jones, I'd be ditching him too.
Did Callista Flockhart marry Harrison Ford?
Didn't they?
I don't know. Hang on here.
Oh yeah, no, they're still together.
Holy crap. Really?
Yep.
Huh, yeah, there we are. Okay, they got married in 2001. Oh no. 2002. They were married 2010 on June
But
15th.
she looks like she's gained like 5 pounds, so she's not quite Skeletor anymore.
So
Oh,
she's
so
twice
she's
her
double
weight.
weight.
Yeah, isn't that nice? Good for her.
Nice. Well done. Well done, Kirk.
Thank you. Thank you.
Getting on my level.
There you go.
Okay, Kirk, your homework is to go and watch the Prancercise video, and then of course.
I will do that. But let me tell you everyone else's homework.
Oh, you've got other shows other than us?
Absolutely, I do. There's the weekly show with Evan Nolan where we look at
You best pimp us out on your other shows.
I do.
Okay. Otherwise, I'd be jealous.
Clearly, you don't watch the other shows, so I'm kind of upset about
Well, they're
that.
all sportsy and stuff.
They're not all sportsy and stuff.
Well, one's the movie one, which I like.
Okay. Well, yeah, that one sort of come to an end, so I guess they're all sportsy. Wham, wham. Recording tomorrow, we are going to be looking at roller games on the Classic Sports Review with Glenn Pawlowski, the intercontinental champion of all triathletes. I just finished watching that, and what a hunk of shit that is. So I'm really
in the future, there is no war, no famine. There is only rollerball.
Yeah, but this was roller games, which was fake roller derby.
Oh, right.
So yeah, I just got to the point where the live alligator was there.
Ooh.
Well, they had an alligator pit, and there was an animal trainer. Andrea, you would have liked him because his name was Animal, and he looked like Fabio.
No, Fabio's not my thing.
Well,
not like a long-haired drummer dude.
Well,
honestly, Animal from the Muppets is way more my ideal than Fabio.
Animal.
Well, either of them were not available, but yes, Animal was there, and he gave us the great line: "Is alligators should be okay here in the sport. They're not hurting anybody, man."
That was a really good Tommy Chong impression, to be honest.
That might have been where I was inspired by that, but it wasn't too far off from what this guy actually sounded like. It was very interesting. Also, too, I've noticed how well that we have all aged compared to some of the people on that particular show who were in the early 50s. They look a lot older than I do, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I don't know why people in my dating age group range area are so old.
Same here. I don't understand it.
It's gross.
Even Andrea, your dating pool. We've heard about your dating pool.
It's a pond, and it's kind of full of scum. It's a sad, sad place to be in. That's why I don't date.
Well, moving on from Andrea's old folks' home.
Moving right along.
There's also the retro football show where on Friday we're going to be recording Super Bowl 7. So we're going to be taking a deep dive into that.
Who won that one, Andrea?
The Broncos.
No.
Sorry. I'm just randomly pulling names out of a
The
hat.
Alaska coal miners.
No. But I could probably say that, yes, that was a team and you believe it.
You could tell me that, sure.
Yeah.
If they play rugby for pansies, I believe it.
It was the Dolphins. The Dolphins won their first Super Bowl on an undefeated season.
That was going to be my next guess.
Yes, they have done something that's never been done since. They did not lose a game that entire year.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
It's very impressive.
I don't know why the Tragically Hip didn't write a song about them.
They might have. It's a deep cut. You just didn't pay attention.
If it was a Canadian team, they would have, but this is not a Canadian team. This is Miami. The Tragically Hip, Gord Downey didn't really care about American sports, only Canadian, only hockey.
I still like that one line from that song. You say you didn't give a fuck about hockey and never heard someone say that before.
He was a weird dude, though. But
Gord Downey, don't disparage the Gord father.
No, he was a weird guy, but man, that guy worked. He worked.
He did so much good for the Canadian music industry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. But yes, he was a weird guy.
Yes, very weird. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. Also, I did a live show last a little while ago.
Oh, you did a live stream?
Yeah, we did a live stream where we're the Not in Hall of Fame crew. We looked at running backs.
Is that when you have diarrhea?
They might have diarrhea.
Okay. Why do they wear white pants then? That would be really obvious.
They don't always wear white pants.
Oh, well, that's good. Maybe on the days they have diarrhea, they don't.
Well, they don't always know they're going to have diarrhea. Sometimes they just do. Yeah. Well, we looked at running backs who beat the Hall of Fame. Stop this. Andrea, help me out here.
What do they wear? I guess it all depends.
Oh, wah.
Yeah, if they have depends, then Brad's into it.
Hey, just Betty White when she was alive.
Thank you for clarifying when she's alive.
Any other shows you want to plug here, Kirk? Because this is just losing traction.
I probably do, but I just don't want to do it anymore.
You know, when the banter is better than the subject matter, it's a good show.
It's because
it would be nice to have better subject matter, though.
I gave you gold.
You did not.
Gave you gold.
You gave us running back.
Running back. Running back.
So, moving right along.
Fuck you, Andrea.
Brad's broken.
All right,
I think that's a good time to end the episode.
When you do the next intro, make that bit where Brad. We're doing a spit take. That'd be great.
I did not spit. I swallowed, I will have you know.
He's a lady.
He's a lady.
I think we broke Kirk.
He's a lady. He's a lady. I think you just described the next United States women's soccer team. Anyway.
They spit, don't swallow? Or no, they swallow, don't spit?
No, he's a...
Their voices are deeper than mine.
Yes. My sports fans will understand what I just did with that.
I was just ignoring it and trying to, like...
Class up the joint too late.
Oh,
I don't think commenting about spitting or swallowing is classing up anything, to be honest.
I was going to say, trying to class up the joint is just rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic here.
And on that note, we should probably say goodnight, folks.
On behalf of everyone here in the Buchnerverse, I don't know why, but wherever you are, wherever you may be, I hope you've got better friends than I got.
Oh, I've perished.
Stay safe, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.